Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis. I'm playing Minecraft Phoenix Genesis World, almost 8 years old, and it is time to upgrade the dungeon under my main base with the map walls. So I've been working on this for probably 2 week project now. Of course, it took longer to map everything, but just updating everything. So here we have the 3 out of 4 maps, and the middle is the legacy version, and this is the new Bedrock version here. And again, I'm going to do an 8 year world tour coming up in March, so I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. Now we have the deep slate, so I want to display some of that. Really, take the time, do some nice carpeting, really make your map walls pop out in your little area. We have a little crafting area down here. We have our little armor stand down there. There's so much down here. This is actually going to be a faction, kind of a PvP player versus player faction base down here with a lot of different potions, a lot of secrets. This whole house is meant to be like this. Yes, all this lava was originally here. I just dug down at that time. This was bedrock, and I was looking for ores in the house. But anyway, I decided that I wanted a dungeon under the house. Here's another map over here. This was one I did today, and I used the locator maps to Mark, I put maps in different areas here. We have 2 ocean monuments here. We have a portal that goes to a bastion and a nether fortress and basalt biome in the nether. Here we have a frozen shipwreck. I'll show you all this eventually. Here we have a ocean monument that's frozen under the ice. That is just fantastic. A couple villages up here, and we have some pillager outposts, and I think we have a sideways shipwreck on this little deserted island. Anyway, I wanted to have 2 big mushroom islands, and this one's kind of far out, really, so I probably won't put a road down here, probably in another 10 years. But I want to have a frozen one, I want to have a warm one, but I'll get to the warm one in a minute. This is like my little bed area here. So I've got a little bed to sleep, and I can jump down in here, and yes, I can promptly die, but I should be able to jump back up and pop back up here. There we go. That's what we wanted. Pop back up there, and then we can, thank God for the respiration helmet, and got a little mossy garden here with some pretty little sunflowers, and yes, nice little water features. All this water was natural. I actually fixed it up a little bit to make it even. It was natural on that side, but I'm trying to use the natural. This is a mine here that I've been mining forever, for years. Try to keep this very natural and have a natural flow to the dungeon. So under the house, and all the shulkers are, all the maps are labeled, so I know which map is which one. So over here we have more maps. So here is the legacy, where you can see it's actually my numbering system, which I'm going to redo. This is spawn right here, so you can see this is a big castle I'm working on over here, and this is a little city down here that I flattened, but haven't put too many buildings in it yet. Over here we have the nether portal, so I can portal back to the top of the house. This castle underground survival base is so big, it actually comes with 4 nether portals. Can you imagine? This will probably be my 4 out of 4 map over here. We've got to display those deep slate diamonds. They look so nice. Um, then over here we have nice little dark black glass so that you can't let light through, and we have another little just kind of a diorama right here. And this is my Swiss Alps area, which is also very far away. This is Tartaria. These are my really far away, and that's what the base looks like in Tartaria. So what else do I want to show you guys today? Over here, this is the top of the map. This is, I wanted to lock down these big uh, Mesa and Mesa Badlands and red sand biomes because I had none. I had to get red sand from Wandering Trader and build some, which took absolutely forever. And they look so wimpy. They felt big at the time, but they're wimpy. So see here, this one goes here. We have this one. We have this one. And then we have a fourth one. That's all I'm going to lock down. I have four big ones. I'm a pretty happy camper right now. This is my second Mushroom Island. The other one is kind of a left and right. This is kind of a north-south configuration, and this is where my little base is with my mushroom cows. This is a nice jungle with a village. So there's a portal on this island where I can portal over and go to a portal here and trade with the villagers. And there's an outpost. So I could do some raids, get hero of the village. I haven't explored these yet. This is my one and only mangrove. I don't think I'm going to go to another one because they're kind of far out. I only needed one, and this one's pretty big, so I'm pretty content with it at this point. And again, another big mesa. There's some cool stuff over here. There's a huge cave that's half lush and half dripstone, and it has a fossil that has nine, I think eight or nine. Don't quote me on that. Uh, nether deep slate diamonds. Sorry, I'm very, very tired. It's almost midnight. And also, it has it has the fossil, and then it also has a geode that's in the cave that's kind of exposed that you can look down, and it has two desert villages, one which is bookended with two desert temples, and it actually has a village in the mangrove, and then it has kind of like a beach village here. It's just a really cool area, and it looks so nice on the map the way they did the new terrain. And over here is my icy snow area I'm locking down. And again, I'm not done. I'm almost done, but I just wanted to give you a preview of all this. So this would be this area here extending out. So I explored a little bit more, and I didn't want to put it on that map wall. So eventually that big map will be actually, because we can put the item frames on the floor, that one will be a flat one. You could probably walk over it with glass. But anyway, this is this area here, and I'm going to probably extend out and lock this down, and definitely explore this one here and probably lock this down. So I have one huge, massive kind of snowy ice area, because I originally had a lot of snow in the seed, and over the years it all kind of melted and disappeared in updates. So I learned if you have a really amazing area in your world, lock it down. It took me 3 years to go to Bedrock with the updates, waiting to get the right terrain generation that I wanted for it. So then when I did, I was like, I can't resist. And what was that? I want to say this goes up to the surface. So um, out to the water. I'll just show you, actually, yeah, I'll show you how the stairs go up here. Yeah, see, displaying more ores here. And like I said, this house is massive. There's so much to it. Come down to show you, come down here. Here's the original. There you go. That's part of the player versus player base. This goes to my to Frog Farm, Infinite Clay Farm, and XP Mob Spawners. There's also a Skelly spawner in here. I think Skelly. I don't think I have a spider. I have two also natural zombie spawners. I made one into kind of like an XP mini XP farm. Yeah, you've seen the main house. Again, I'm gonna save it for when we finally have the 8-year tour. Also here, the redstone was really making it lag. You can kind of see the design right here. You can see how it's like lagging. I like the way it looks, but it's just gonna have to go because it just lags the base too much. So I kind of came up with this new design. I don't know if I'm married to it, but it is what it is. Hopefully on PS5 the lag will go away and I can put the original one back. And then of course my kitchen that I'm always in with my infinite well. And then the other maps are over here, but we'll save that. The small maps for another time. One of my favorites by Nyan Cat. Yes. And yes, and that's the Canadian Freedom Memorial we did. And there is Torpedo and Jake. So anyway, I hope you guys like that. And it's Phoenix Genesis. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.